Hello and welcome to Gamereactor Live. We are playing a game we played before. I'm joined here by Rasmus, but it's a new week and we're kind of taking a fresh look at it because we're checking out the DLC of Assassin's Creed 4 on PS4.
So we're going to let freedom cry with a shotgun blast.
Yes.
Actually.
And so you finished the main game.
Yes.
You finished this DLC.
Yes.
Can you explain what exactly are we going to play? Should people be worried if they haven't finished Assassin's Creed 4?
No, this takes place. Well, I mean, unless you count it as a spoiler that one of the characters doesn't die, that somebody there's someone in Assassin's Creed 4 who doesn't die, and then lives on to be the main character of this DLC pack that takes place like 10, 15 years afterwards. So unless you count that as a spoiler, there's like no spoilers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And it's not Aveline we're talking about.
No, not
that's a different thing.
It's another guy.
Cool. That's
like I'm just gonna say it. It's Adewale.
Okay. Cool.
Your quartermaster. He's the main character this time around. So
so we're taking a look now. Freedom Cry.
Freedom Cry.
All right. All right. Oh, by the way, we should talk about this. By the way. Did you watch NFL over the weekend? You have a mutual love for Patriots, right?
I watched
and
some
Tom Brady.
NFL. I didn't watch the Patriots game because I hate the Patriots and I knew they were going to win.
Yes.
So I didn't watch it. I watched...
Start a new game.
Yeah, start a new game. I watched... what was the early game yesterday?
That was 49ers beat...
Yeah, Niners, whoever.
Didn't they beat someone yesterday?
I had that going in the background.
Panthers, they beat
Niners,
the Panthers.
That's true. Two teams I don't care about. And then I saw the first 3 quarters of
Broncos.
And I kind of care about them because I like evil.
So next Monday we can talk about how the Patriots beat the Broncos.
Next Monday we'll be talking about how the Patriots suffered a horrible defeat at the hands of Peyton Evil Manning.
They weren't that impressive yesterday, though.
That doesn't matter.
All right, maybe we should stop talking about
my team's the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints, so I don't care about the playoffs at this point.
Nice. All right. Jumping right into it.
I played this DLC pack for review just before it came out. It starts kind of slow, I felt.
Okay.
And really like on rails and not that interesting in the beginning, but it gets going, it gets better.
But there's ships you can shoot.
Yes, we're gonna shoot some ships. Because we're out on a mission to get a thing. That's on a big ship.
What, now you're scouting them? Yeah. So I haven't gotten very far into 4 yet.
Okay, so how much selling have you done?
I have barely done anything.
Okay.
But you start with doing that battle in the beginning that I've done like 10 times. So.
Oh, yeah, right.
But I haven't really used other weapons than the ones you have there. Oh. But that was very fun, I think. And but I hear it gets a lot tougher.
The sailing?
The ship battle against some forts or something?
Yeah, the forts are fun.
But now you're going to destroy the support ships first, and then you're going to disable, so you're not going to kill the big ship.
No, we're going to board
it.
The big one. I can't remember how the ram is on this boat, so I'll just shoot. Those support ships here are really weak.
Yeah.
By the way. I don't think I even hit that one.
That reminds me of Asterix and Obelix, where they sail by the pirates and they just like destroy their own ship.
Oh yeah, yeah, right. Yeah.
So that's their
that's the ship I want to capture.
Yeah, but the yellow stuff.
Oh yeah, that's their mortars.
Before they hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Well, at least you sail better than Thomas Drive. What is that? The triangle thing?
That's once you hit them with the broadside or whatever, you can do like, got these little swivel guns there on the side, but you can do extra damage with those. Okay.
So now it's kind of
boarding time.
But so you basically kill it first and then you board it.
Yep.
It isn't one of those where you have to like be careful and how much to shoot it and stuff. You just shoot.
Yeah, no, you shoot at it until it enters the boarding mode, which they always do. Okay. And then if you shoot them while they're ready to being boarded, you'll sink them.
Is there any point in destroying a ship complete? Isn't it better always to board?
Pretty much, yeah. But like if you're in a hurry or whatever, I mean, if there wasn't a mission related to the ship,
you would just shoot it.
No, I'd probably board it anyway. But if you're out grinding for materials or whatever, sinking a ship will yield you half the cargo. I can't hit for it. Okay, and you'll get full cargo if you. Yes. Okay. And you'll also get like you get the option of repairing your boat with.
With stuff from that boat.
Yeah, and maybe hiring crew, whatever. Oh.
And how did you like the full Assassin's Creed 4 game, and how did you like the DLC? Is it one of the best? You think?
I love the full game.
Yeah, one of the best games from last year.
Yeah,
think?
Definitely.
Yes, I think they've really stepped up their game with this one. It seems. I think it's the first time in years that I've considered putting an Assassin's Creed game on my top of the list, top of the year list. And how does this DLC rank compared to the full game?
It's like it's not as polished and as rich and as awesome as the full game, but it's not. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so it's worth it if you want more Assassin's Creed.
Oh, sure. Come on.
Is there anything different about playing this character compared to Edward in the main game?
Not so far, but once you, because this is still just the intro, but once you like get going. Don't I have any? No. Okay.
Can you pick up the sword there?
I got my. Well, maybe I can. I don't know if it's necessary.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Where's that guy? There he is. There we go. Boat captured. His weapons and stuff are very different from Kenway's.
Oh, okay. So that's nice that it's a little bit different.
Yeah, and there's some brand new mechanics in it as well.
Do you know, does it matter? Because now, like the profile we're playing on, our Gamereactor Live profile on PSN, we haven't finished the game. We actually don't have we have a save that I just started, played for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you know if it changes if you finish the game or not? Did you play on your own?
Yeah, I did, and it's...
You don't start with more weapons?
No, it doesn't make a difference. Come on. Come on.
Desynchronized.
Yeah.
I feel like in Assassin's Creed, I don't remember how exactly it was in the old ones, but it's very much about like waiting and countering.
Yeah.
Like you basically almost don't want to... Oh! All right. So...
Don't do that.
So don't suck this time, Rasmus.
Can we just kill it?
No, you need to board it.
No, it says board or sink.
Yeah, board. Board it.
Nah. Screw those guys.
All right, I guess now we showed us both versions.
Let them drown. takes one. Retrieve the package. Oh! Oh, okay.
What?
Okay, so we gotta dive after it now. All right, we should have bought it.
Okay. Well, I guess people in this watching the stream will now have learned that. Or did you just sail over it? Was that?
Yeah, we're gonna lower the diving bell. Go diving. This should be interesting. There's one mission in the base game where you have to dive.
Okay.
And that's all the diving.
And that's to like show it, and then after that is only if you.
After that, it's like voluntary. If you want to go do it, and I haven't done it because.
Why not? It's boring, or it's just not as fun.
I wanted to kill dudes. I think was my main reason. Okay. See any sharks?
Yeah, there was a shark there.
Oh, that's a dead guy floating.
No. On the if you go look the other way where you did before. There was a shark over there in the background just before.
Awesome.
Oh, so you don't actually know where it is. You have to search for it.
Yeah.
And this is just for fresh air.
Yeah.
That's lucky. There was one of those down there, huh?
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
That's kind of lucky. Look behind you.
Oh God.
Is that a shark?
That's a shark. Seen me.
I think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, that gave us nothing. I think it's actually kind of cool you get the option of doing this.
Yeah, I think so too. Although I do find it weird that there's these barrels with air.
We dropped those.
Did we?
Let's pretend we did.
Okay, I'm pretending. So welcome to Gamereactor Live, where we're playing pretend. But it is pretty cool, like, and it looks really nice. This diving stuff, actually.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Air.
And is there any indication of where the thing is? Is it one of the chests, or?
Yeah, it's in one of the chests.
Okay.
But that's all the help we're getting.
But at least that's something. You're not just
sure
swimming around randomly.
God damn it.
Oh, I think we have a winner here. Can feel it. No. Oh, yeah, maybe.
Mysterious package. Thank you. Ooh, shark. More sharks.
Have you been in combat with one of the sharks?
You like combat. I wouldn't describe it as combat.
It's just you get killed.
They bite you. Like like that guy's gonna do now.
But you like it lets you go. So I feel like in real life that would not be the way that would happen. It would be like you're dead.
Yeah, probably.
Unlike Far Cry 3, where you like jump in and you just.
None of that here.
I don't know if we can. Let's see after this.
Increase the volume on the TV?
No, I'm just also thinking subtitles.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Options button.
Options. Sound.
I think it's on the video.
Video.
There's like
subtitle language. Subtitles on.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. It doesn't do too good job of the story so far, but apparently, like, this is an assassin ship. Out of all, there's an assassin. Those were Templar ships, and now we got this package.
That the Templars want.
Apparently. Like, we don't really know what the package is. But
the package.
The package. It's just something we were after.
Okay. Getting attacked from all sides.
Yep.
Did you ever use that brace thing?
Oh yeah, all the time.
So that's when you get shot?
Even on purpose sometimes.
and so that helps when you get shot or what?
Yeah, you take less damage if you brace.
Okay.
Oh god.
What is that?
That's a tornado thingy.
Holy moly.
And a rogue wave too.
Okay. God. What's up with this air?
It's a storm, dude. Those waves are crazy. Oh, snap.
What?
Rogue wave from, oh god. This is gonna hurt.
Brace?
And then the thing over there, oh god.
So this escape thing, would you advise people that you're gonna die now, right?
Probably, yeah.
That just to go for the escape or stay in and
I think you just need to like sail or run like hell.
Yeah,
basically.
You wouldn't fight?
Nah, not here. Not if the goal is to escape. Like we're severely overmatched.
Yeah, but even from the beginning, now we ended up getting damaged, of course, and there isn't really much to do now. But
there's a fort there, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is in the main game as well.
Well, you could have destroyed it.
Well, you could have destroyed it. Here it's just broken because this is.
Maybe it's because we destroyed it.
Yeah, exactly. Or someone did.
Yeah.
Some evil, mean pirates did. That's a big wave.
Oh, okay. Did you ever go for those?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
I tend to do it like in the old games, and now I don't know now.
Well, depends on like how doable they seem.
Yeah,
but often I will.
Did you play all the Assassin's Creed games?
No.
No.
I played none of the Assassin's Creed.
No,
games.
so this is your first? Really?
Yeah, 4 is my first. Yeah.
Wow. 4 is my first.
4 is my first. Well, no, I played Assassin's Creed 1 at a convention once where there was no audio and no subtitles. And
okay.
Had no idea what was going on. But that's it.
I think 4 is a good place to start. Actually.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're sort of rid of all the, well, not rid of it, but
it's not as much. It's not forced into all the.
No, that like it sort of departs from a lot of the backstory, or isn't contingent on it in a way that the previous games have been. Because Desmond's out of the picture. So here we go.
Nice.
Now the game starts. And we're in.
I feel like they've started doing this a lot, where you play a little bit, and then the title screen, like it was in the normal Assassin's Creed, it was in Killzone as well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like in a lot of the next-gen games. Ooh.
Yep. We are, if I remember right, we're in Port-au-Prince. And slavery is a thing now. Like a proper thing. It's like basically what the entire expansion is about.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. the Overseer. Oh.
Yep.
Well.
I have nothing to offer but thanks.
Nothing else is needed. As a boy, I fled the same fate.
I was recapture.
Man of principle.
I have no money. How can I repay you?
I'm looking for Bastien Joseph. You know her?
Moi-même, pas qu'on elle. But any fine gentleman may lead you to her. Too late for this one. Find another in town.
Thanks is now mine.
Has this made you want to play more Assassin's Creed and go back, or continue playing the new ones, or?
Oh yeah. Like,
because I'm of course we don't know, but I'm assuming there will be an Assassin's Creed 5. Maybe November this year would be my.
I think that's a safe assumption. Yeah, Ricardo from Portugal, on Portuguese site, has been pestering me to pick up Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, I think 2 is good. I barely played 1, Platinum 2. Played a lot of 3. No, like not 3. The third one, Brotherhood, which I find that was good. That was cool, but that was where it like kind of started going downhill for me. I think Revelations was not very good.
Right.
And now I'm actually got into 3, but now I ended up playing 4 before playing through 3,
right.
and now we're playing the DLC before I finished 4, so I don't know. And I played a lot of Liberation on Vita. I thought that was cool too. I can imagine the HD version was actually could be very cool. Sounds like they fixed what problems it had on the Vita. Although I still recommend people playing it on the Vita. That's a cool game if you want some handheld Assassin's Creed.
So one of the new mechanics here is liberating slaves.
Okay.
Because this town is basically one big slave market.
Yeah.
So whenever you walk around, occasionally you'll come across like slave convoys, which I think this was. You'll see slave handlers beating slaves up. You'll see slave auctions. You'll see slaves trying to escape, like the one we killed just before.
Yeah.
And then you kill, like, here, there's some guys in jail. And apparently this guy has the key. Can I pickpocket him?
You should be able to, yeah.
And some of the upgrades that are available to you are sort of contingent on how many slaves you freed. So,
okay, so that's what you get out of it.
Yeah, for instance, can I do it here? Out of all the upgrades, yay. The machete, for instance.
The blunderbuss.
Yeah, that's like a shotgun.
Yeah, I know, that's awesome. That's the same as what was in that Bruce Willis Looper. Wasn't it called the blunderbuss there, the shotgun?
I don't know, haven't seen it. But for instance, we can get this awesome machete if we free 300 slaves.
Wow, that's a lot. And you just did 7?
I'm at 7 so far.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But once we'll get a ship again at some point, and then we can head out to sea where we can come across slave ships, which always have a lot of slaves.
Yeah.
So 300 it's not at all impossible. I think I was at like 5 or something when I finished.
You were at 5?
500.
Okay.
Probably, if not more.
For some reason, I really like doing this.
Oh,
what
yeah.
you're doing now. And the same thing in Far Cry. I was like, yes, there's a tower I can climb. Like basically, the first thing I did when I got to Havana. I didn't do any story stuff. I just found all the viewpoints I could and did that. And started finding the shanties as well.
Oh yeah, the songs.
Yeah.
There's no singing on the ship here.
Okay. I actually haven't gotten. Can you do that after Havana? You can start doing the song thing, right? At least I don't have a boat yet, and I started collecting those songs. I'm not out of Havana. I'm just so excited to be able to choose that.
Sure.
I'm being asked why I don't think Revelations was very good. I just think the story just killed Assassin's Creed for me. It got so convoluted, and I just don't think the game was polished enough either. The gameplay just wasn't fun, and I think we have it some places in 4 where there's some of the sneaky listen to people mission stuff.
Right.
That's not the fun stuff, you know. What's fun is running around like you're doing now. I think a lot of Assassin's Creed is more fun when you're not doing missions, when you're doing side stuff. And I just felt the missions in Revelations was not very fun, most of it. And I really didn't care about the story. But I've decided to at least give 3 a go and play a lot of it before. And I think I'll finish that before I really move on to 4. And it seems in 4 they've like found out that they like what people like about Assassin's Creed.
I think there's a good balance between all the different elements in 4.
Yeah. And it's also, you can find some of the extra story stuff if people like that, the whole anime thing.
Oh yeah.
But it's not forced upon you, you know?
So, locate a gentleman.
Could you see them do an Assassin's Creed where I guess you don't have the same like relationship to the story and characters, but I was just wondering if we're going to end up having one where it's less about the whole running around on rooftops and stuff. If you were going to end up having like a, because I'm thinking where they're going to go next with Assassin's Creed.
Sure.
They could do another pirate one, but I think people really want, you know, the fresh experience. Could do Japan. There's been a lot of talk about that.
I don't think they'll do Japan.
No, and what they could do, they could also end up doing it like a Western thing, almost Red Dead Redemption. But you could end up in situations where there won't be a lot of roofs and stuff to run around, like classic Assassin's Creed. Do you think that would be okay? Because I feel like it's less about that now.
I think like all the roof running and stuff is like essential to its identity. Like, would it be Assassin's Creed if you weren't a parkour
I know
guy?
what you mean. I would, but I feel like it was more of that before, where I feel like it's less essential now.
Sure.
Because there's all the ship battles. There's tons of other stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
It's turning, for me. It's turning more into just a third-person action game than a parkour game like it was in the beginning.
They've definitely toned it down. Well, like. Maybe that's what Watch Dogs is, you know?
The next Assassin's Creed game?
Yeah, it's like Assassin's Creed without parkour.
That's true, yeah.
Like, it has the towers, right?
And I don't think they'll go away from it completely, but I just feel like it's okay, actually, that it's less that. And it's the same here. Like, I feel like when I played Assassin's Creed 2, I would never leave the roof if I could avoid it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where here, it's more okay that you walk around the streets and do things.
Gentleman. Where can I find
what is a gentleman in the game?
I think like it might just be code for white dude.
So it's like it's black slang for a white dude.
Well, no. Well, I mean, it's more than that, because what we're trying to find a person we're trying to find someone who will lead us to a particular person.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's been said explicitly so far, but she basically runs a bordello.
Okay.
So, you know, we need to find somebody who would be a customer.
Someone is seeing you on the left, Red.
Oh. What? That was a gentleman, apparently.
Okay. But you were supposed to do that stealthy.
Yeah, he's supposed to follow him. He's not supposed to see me. One good thing. Even if you desync during a mission, like we did here, even though it wasn't like a problem mission, you're just running around. But you know, like all the
stuff you've done,
remains.
So the slaves you freed, you don't lose them. That's good.
Here's a convoy.
Is the slave walking behind them?
No.
That dude there? Who's he?
There's those 3 dudes there. Hey guys.
500 seems like a lot. And the dude is just watching you while you cut him down.
Yep. Shocked at the horror and violence. So anyway.
Etcho is asking, Nick, don't you think that Infamous Second Son looks a little bit repetitive? I mean, the gameplay. I feel like, is it because I'm taking it out on Assassin's Creed now that you have to go after my baby? I actually haven't watched a lot of the gameplay and the trailers because I'm kind of like, I'm going to play this game. I don't, just give me the damn
I don't think a lot of the...
I don't think it does look repetitive. It seems like there's a lot of powers that you can pick up.
Yeah, but I'm not sure the trailers have actually shown a lot of gameplay for it to look repetitive.
Okay. But it sounds like you can pick, almost like they've taken Infamous 2, where you could pick between the 2 powers, ice and fire.
Yeah.
That there'll be even more of that you can pick smoke and lightning, and like you can kind of choose.
The power of neon.
Is that one of them?
Yeah. Neon lights and smoke.
So yeah.
For the ones they've shown. Ah, there's a gentleman.
But we'll see when that comes out. I'll be happy to report if I find it repetitive. But I think even with the powers, and that same goes for here, I don't actually find the actual fighting and picking up chests and all that extra stuff is not repetitive for me, even though it's the same thing you're doing. It's more when, and I haven't played 3, so but I've heard the problem there is there's a lot of, okay, you walk somewhere and then there's a cutscene, and then it's more that where I'm locked into stuff, and which is the same thing I had a problem with GTA 4, where it's like, okay, drive here. Where it's like, okay, but like, if it's open world stuff, then don't tell me you need to go there. And I feel like Assassin's Creed ended up doing that, or that you have to walk behind this dude and just walk and don't get spotted, you know, like this.
Yeah.
Where I want the choice to, I think it's okay, there are some missions where you have to be stealthy, but I'd much rather have it like they did in Splinter Cell, where there's different, it's a very linear game, but there's different ways of doing everything. And there's that I could sneak around the rooftops or put on a disguise, or, you know, that's kind of how I want Assassin's Creed to evolve, that it's much more of a sandbox and there's different ways of doing everything. And then I might end up doing the same thing every mission, but just the choice, not feeling locked into a certain way of playing. I really liked how in Liberation on the Vita, you had different outfits that you could use with Aveline.
Right.
I would have liked that it was more of a choice of doing it, but I definitely like them to evolve on that.
You think me a traitor?
Slaves would be safer for it.
Monsieur Gouverneur, they felt safe at the plantation. Do you think they would rebel?
Of course.
I haven't. I'm gonna play, I think, Liberation when it comes out on
the HD stuff.
Yeah.
Which is tomorrow or Wednesday? I think Wednesday.
Soon, at least.
I think it's this week.
Even though it has no sailing.
I know.
Yeah, but I think it was fun. I want to finish it. I don't know if I'll play the HD version. I'll finish it on the Vita. I got stuck in a mini game on the Vita where it wouldn't register my. You had to like tilt and like this little mini game where you had to roll a ball around, and it wouldn't register my motions. So the ball was just stuck, and I couldn't get out of it. So it was like, okay, I guess I'm done.
No more assassinating for you.
Yeah, but I really like that.
Eavesdrop successful. Talk.
Madame Joseph. Expecting a package.
But not you. Where's l'Admiral? I see.
Well, where are you hoping Assassin's Creed will go?
Look around.
That's a good question.
Well, thank you.
I have no idea, really.
No. What do you think were the best parts of 4?
Probably the sailing.
Yeah. So would you want just a full-on Assassin's Creed?
Pirate game?
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat. Yeah, but I mean, that wouldn't work either, right? Because part of the reason the sailing is so fun is that
when you get to it, when you have to grind through the other stuff.
No, I mean if it only had sailing and none of the on land stuff, it wouldn't be nearly as fun.
You don't think so?
Nah. Sailing is awesome, but it's awesome because of the breadth of stuff you do.
What about one where you don't do the on land stuff, but you have things where you like go to a harbor and sell stuff that is like, I'm almost imagining, old PC games where you would like...
Oh, yeah.
Where you don't really do it's just like click through menus and sell stuff. And
there was, way back when, on PC, there was a Danish game called Kaptajn Kaper.
Yeah. And that's what you want.
which Assassin's Creed 4 is almost like a modern day version of that. But that game was basically, you move this little ship around a map of Kattegat, the Danish inland ocean, or like the ocean between Denmark and Sweden, like Jutland and Sweden, attacking English trade ships, warships, beating them up, sinking them, stealing their stuff, going to harbor, selling the stuff, selling the ships, getting your gold, going out, killing. And it was all like, it had no animation at all. The ship was this big, and combat was, if you were shooting with guns, you aimed the gun, you shot, and you saw where it hit, and then they shot at you, and then you corrected it, and then you hit them, and then you hit them, and then you hit them, and then the ship sank, or they surrendered, or maybe you moved into board. And then when you were fighting, the fighting was, the fighting is going on. It's intense. You lost 20 men, they lost 30 men. Do we want to keep on fighting or retreat? And you went, keep on. Okay, same message, different numbers. Keep on, until you win.
I played like a Pirates game or something where there was a little bit more, but it was
also Myers Pirates?
Maybe, I don't remember. Where it was like the battles where you had like sword fights you saw from the side.
Yeah, that's Sid Meier's Pirates.
That was cool. But I'm thinking now, like with this, that I haven't played a lot of 4, so I don't know if I'll really get into the story. I think so far it's been cool with the guy you meet in the opening. What's his face? The guy you save on the beach. Remember him? He's kind of fun. In the full game.
Yeah, I can't remember his name,
but that dude is fun.
The assassin guy.
Steve
Bonnet.
Yes, Bonnet.
Yes, Steve Bonnet, yes.
I like him. But I'm thinking I might actually just like it more if it was just, like it's fine with that opening, and then you just go to Havana, get a ship, or you need to get a ship first, not if you don't have it. And then it's just, here's a map, sail where you want, kill the ships you want, do whatever, and it's just open. There's no story.
Right.
It's just the Caribbean with the sea and the different harbors, and you can do whatever, and then you need to just do stuff to earn more and upgrade your ships. I mean, I think that's what I like the most. It's not really the story element of it, which I guess is what a lot of people really like about a game like GTA as well. I hear a lot of people don't really play much of the story.
Right.
They just go crazy. How would you feel about that? Would you think the story is important, or?
It sort of depends. Like if you're gonna go that way, you need something in lieu of a story.
Yeah,
so
like a goal.
Yeah, if it were like a collaborative online game or something, that would be awesome. Like if I found an island, I could, hey, see this awesome island I found. It has cool stuff. That would be sweet.
Get Assassin's Creed 4 online.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it needs something to like keep my interest in it instead of just sailing around and upgrading stuff.
But I think for me it's cool there's a story, and I guess I'd like that, but I don't want it to intrude on the stuff that I think is the most fun in Assassin's Creed, which is running around and finding treasure chests. And I loved in the old ones, like just earning money and buying all the shops, and then you would earn more money, and you wouldn't really get a lot out of it. Like I wouldn't buy all the paintings, and I don't know why I would do that. You would just earn more money, and you could buy all the weapons that I didn't really need, but just like going around finding the stupid feathers everywhere.
Right.
I think that was fun. More fun than the actual story.
So now we're doing a plantation raid.
Okay.
And those were in the base game as well, but in the base game they're about robbing the place. Here it's about freeing slaves.
Kill the overseers, slaves alive. Okay.
And there's two ways of doing this. If you go about this at day, which we're doing now, this is what will happen. You need to kill 20 guys.
Yeah.
If you go about it at night, it's different.
It's more of a stealth thing then, or?
Yeah, and they're all the slaves are.
Oh, because they're locked in, maybe.
They're locked in, so you need to open the doors,
okay.
Let them out. Okay. And here you want to get not spotted, basically.
You want to do a double assassination there, right?
Yes, I do. There's a lot of killing in this game. And even more so than the base game, I feel. Like, if we were playing this, like in the normal, when you're playing as Kenway.
Yeah.
And you're, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. There you go. And you're robbing these places, like you could do it completely stealthy and being a sneaky bastard about it. So here it's a massacre that you're basically forced to do for gameplay purposes.
Okay. So you can't do it stealthy?
Gotta kill 20 guys,
Okay, so but in the main game, what is it you're saying?
In the main game, when
you could avoid killing them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Like you steal the key for the
okay, like that.
The warehouse, and then that's it, pretty much.
Now you're trying to do this completely stealthy?
Yeah, but because if I'm discovered, they'll sound the alarm.
Oh, and we don't like that.
Slaves will start running, and they'll start killing them.
Can you destroy that bell?
I can.
Because I'm assuming that's the alarm.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice. It's actually really interesting to see how this parallels with a game like Far Cry.
Yeah, like
this feels like an outpost, and it's good to take out the alarm and the powers.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 4 and Far Cry 3 have a lot in common.
And it's not bad at all. It's good
stuff.
Yeah,
no, I'm not complaining. It's good stuff. But it's like, I think because, as far as I know, it also, like, a lot of those mechanics carry over to Watch Dogs as well.
Yeah.
The idea of towers unlock, like synchronization points and towers in Far Cry and Assassins. There are similar points to those in Watch Dogs that open up the map and open side stuff and so on. So I think, sort of feel like Ubisoft has worked out a formula that works really, really well.
Yeah.
And then they're applying it to everything.
I like that. Like, it's kind of like, if I like the synchronization points, put that in all games.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way that works with that. You need to go to.
Oh yeah,
and it makes sense. You go in a tower and you look and you see where things are, and it opens up the map and stuff.
Yep.
Take the Batman combat, put that in all games.
Yep.
I mean, shit that works, put it in everything.
Bum, bum, bum.
If I can get like my favorite gun from Call of Duty in all games, I'm happy too.
Come here, dude.
This seems to be going pretty well. You seem to be able to sneak around and take him out. Oh, don't do that.
Classic.
And I mean, you could say about this sort of stuff where like the guard should think like, okay, if I look around the map in this area I work. All of a sudden,
where'd all my friends go?
I have no friends on this side of the plantation anymore. But I actually don't mind that. I think that's one of the things you forgive. Although it would be fun if you had to take that into account at some point.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Oh. Did you manage to avoid the alarm?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I did. Otherwise, they would be dying already.
See, here, one of my problems with it's not like a bad thing, but I'm so OCD about this sort of stuff that I would, in the middle of this, I would crawl that tower and synchronize the viewpoint.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I figured, like, I gotta kill the guys first because...
Sounds smart, but I would not be that smart. Just walk up behind you and just hear the sword.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
snap.
You don't want to do that, friend.
No.
Oh, that was a nice trophy. That sounds like it's for doing exactly
Silence,
that.
fool.
I feel like you've already got like 2 or 3 trophies, although it's bronzes, but...
How's your... or how did the...
That went very well, thank you.
You won?
I'm kind of disappointed in
for
oh, you're getting spotted?
Oh god. Can I, come on, assassinate all the things. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
yes,
yeah, you took out
nice.
The dude, and then he jumps down. I would love if the dude in the game would say that. Could you imagine if you're like an assassin, he's like, oh, I'm being a ninja. I got you over there. And then all of a sudden he's like, he gets spotted and he just yells, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Look, to get back to what we were just talking about, for those who don't know, Nick and
I should actually do a blog because I haven't done about that.
From who's one of the Danish writers.
Yeah, actually one of the first streams we did, GTA.
Yeah.
He came on, and I tried to mock him a little bit about his trophy level, and he was about 2 levels behind me. I think I was on 17 and he was on 15. No, it was 18 and 16 or something.
Right.
I mainly have, I think he has about the same amount of bronzes that I do, but I have like 20 platinums and he has like 10. So I think that's the main, and I have more golds. But we made a bet. We've been talking about it before, doing some sort of trophy bet, because he was slowly catching up to me. And then I think he actually suggested it that he had to catch up to me before Christmas.
Yeah.
Which...
Or would take you, I think.
Yeah.
Like
whoever
had the most trophies by Christmas.
Which is a very good bet for me, because he had to earn way more trophies than me. And I'm not playing a lot, so... but for some reason he didn't get a lot. He was actually catching up slowly, but it was too late. I think he had like caught up like half a level. And then I hadn't played a lot, mainly played Call of Duty multiplayer, where you don't really get trophies. And so, I mean, he hadn't caught up, but then like a week before Christmas, I played a bit on the PS4. Did the sound shapes trick, as I call it, where you just sync your save, and then you get like 20 silvers or something.
That's almost cheating.
No, he can play that game as well.
Sure.
And it's awesome because I played through the game on Vita and enjoyed it, and I haven't platinumed it, I had a fun time playing it. And then you just sync the save to PS3, get all the trophies again, sync it to PS4, get all the trophies again.
So he owes you stake there.
Yes, that was basically the bet.
We liberated the plantation.
Nice.
Freed 40 slaves.
But I will say, like, he wasn't even close. He should have put in more of an effort. And I didn't really even play that much. So, all right. So you liberated the
plantation. Yeah.
I will say another thing, because people have started adding us on PSN, Gamereactor Live, and I see I have a couple of dudes on there where I'm behind, which is nice to have someone to compete with a little bit. Although I'm spending less time searching for trophies now. But I think I'm level 19 now. And we have a couple of dudes on our friend list that has like level 24 or something, 30. I have one that I randomly met in an online game of something that I have on my personal friend list, who is like level 40 or something, and I think he has 500 platinum trophies or something. I was like, I don't even understand how that's physically possible.
I don't know what my level is. I really don't care. It's also probably not a lot because I haven't played that many games on my PS3.
No, when you often play debug then?
Yeah, and then like whenever there's a multi-platform game, I'll play it on Xbox because I prefer the controller. Oh, chest.
But do you ever go for achievements then?
Sometimes, sort of, depends.
I have a hard time not, like, even if it's, I think it was Assassin's Creed 2, I ended up started collecting all the chests that you don't get trophies for. I just like completing everything.
If they sound fun, I'll go for them. For instance, there's one in Batman, Arkham City, that says jump out from the tallest building in the city and then fly around without touching the ground for 1 minute. I had to do that.
Yeah. I definitely go for the fun ones. I tend to try to do everything even though they're shitty, and I've kind of stopped doing that a little bit. Like now it's also more about, is it doable? Because some of them are just, it's crazy.
Yeah. Early on, they were like, back when that console generation came out, you could tell like a lot of the early trophies weren't really thought through. Yeah. I think Gears of War, the first one, has an achievement for being #1 in the world on the multiplayer ranking. Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember one of the Resistance games had one for getting 10,000 kills online, which is just, I mean, I guess you could do it if you played as much as I play Call of Duty, but it's like hundreds of hours of multiplayer gameplay. Which is like, that's not fun. Although I do like you get emblems and that sort of stuff for that in Battlefield and Call of Duty, but yeah, I don't know. I like when they like make you play the game a little bit differently, like that Batman thing that makes you do something, you know.
Yeah.
Or if it makes you, it could be like I don't remember the trophies in Bioshock Infinite, but if there's one about using, I think there's one about how you use the Vickers. If it makes me think about how I play and force me in that way to, or like incentivize me to play differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I enjoy the game more. I can get more out of it. I think that's the way to do it. Or like something like an Assassin's Creed with completing all the 100%ing all the.
Oh, come on!
All the missions, and he's just about ready.
Oh, Jesus.
There's being suggested like a World War I, World War II modern AC game. That actually sounds fun.
Yeah, I think with what they're doing, and
early last century would actually be fun.
Yeah, but I think the further you progress in time, the more prevalent guns will be.
Yeah,
and that sort of goes against the whole.
Yeah, guns are not fun.
The heart of the gameplay.
Yeah.
Like you're not really like a kick-ass, badass parkouring assassin if you're just shooting people from 2 miles away with a sniper rifle.
No. But I mean, they could find a way of making that not really be the gameplay. Hopefully. Or I actually wouldn't mind if you're just, I don't know, New York, 1920s.
Sure.
And running around there, and people have guns, but you don't have a gun, or it just doesn't, like, you'll get killed if you start getting in gunfights, so you have to avoid that. And that so you can go guns blazing if you want, but it's going to be rough because people have guns, so you need to be stealthy about it. I think that would be fun.
I think Gangs of New York setting could be fun.
Yeah. And you would have like there's enough buildings there that there would still be a lot of parkour elements. But I think they haven't really, like, they shouldn't completely stop doing like the older stuff, like where some like Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and all those were, and like in Italy, like any middle-age stuff. Vikings would be awesome, I think.
I think it also kind of reliant on where they've taken the story, because as far as I understand, like when you get into the modern times, the Templars have basically won, more or less, right? Like the assassin sword is really marginalized and doesn't really know how to do shit anymore.
Yeah.
Kill people. So, you know, a modern day Assassin's Creed, like fully modern day or semi-modern, probably doesn't really work.
Yeah. But I don't really want that's the thing again, I don't really want the story, like, to ruin that gameplay, because it's true, probably wouldn't be as fun if there wasn't any story, but I don't really care about what's already been told. I don't want that to ruin that was not supposed to happen.
No, that was not the way to go.
And I guess I mean, it's not as bad as Call of Duty in that way, where, like, I like that there's a story and there's like, you need to get to this house to kill some dudes.
Yeah.
But more than that, I don't care. You know, I just want there to be a story reason for me to shoot some people.
Sure.
I think, don't you just hold it in, the X button? Like old school Diablo.
Yeah. Okay, so that sucked.
Let's see.
Before they bring more enemies.
I think it's being someone named Nick, which is not me in the chat, suggesting AC China. I think something said in China could be fun. Like something that we haven't seen now. We've been, you know, in the US and Caribbean and in Europe and a little bit in the Middle East. I think something set in Africa, South America, or Asia, or like Australia with the whole slave ship, when that happened, would be fun. Different kind of setting would be cool.
Yeah, we're very sort of Eurocentric so far, in a way.
Yeah, and it's been very, you know, the same look. Like Italy and Turkey felt very similar to me. Ooh.
Look at me.
Look at you indeed. But I could see more pirate stuff as well.
Sure.
It's mainly the whole... But I guess we also got 3 games in Ezio's thing with 2 Brotherhood and Revelations. So...
The French governor is two-faced.
But yeah, Asia and I think Australia, New Zealand, that sort of stuff would be fun. I think New Zealand that way would be cool, because there's a lot of different environments there as well.
A warrior like you would be a great asset to our cause. With due respect, I serve and am honor bound to return. But only the Iowa know when that may be.
Branko suggests how the Brits conquered, occupied India. That does sound cool.
Oh yeah, that could actually be awesome.
And that would be an interesting story. If they continue this, where the basic story is that you just go into the Animus thing and play whatever, then they don't really need to tie together like they do the old game. So that could just be like, oh, let's play that part of its history.
And they actually explain it like, if you go enough generations back, you have like 10,000 ancestors, and a lot more the further you go back. So there's a lot to dig into because of DNA memories.
And again, a Viking one, I would want that.
Okay.
Resistance.
Resistance. The Maroons are like the Liberation Army, if you want to call it that.
Okay. Should we get you a glass of water?
We should probably get me a glass of water or something, yeah. There's a bottle over on my table. I think there's some water in that.
By Blunderbuss.
Oh, yes.
Blunderbuss is
Blunderbuss
awesome. I'm surprised you haven't watched Looper. I thought that would be your kind of film.
It is my kind of film. I just haven't gotten around to it.
New things that may
Ammo.
What was that? Go look at the top. Berserk darts.
Oh, you haven't gotten those yet?
I haven't done anything, really.
Thank you. Yeah, you shoot somebody with a berserk dart.
And they go berserk?
They go berserk and attack everyone.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
good day and fortune favor.
Would you want like a Western one? Or would that be too much Red Dead?
Might be a little too much Red Dead. I'm also thinking like
Let
how
Red
many,
Dead do that?
Yeah, but also how many like houses could you have out there?
Yeah, but that's the thing. How important is it? But that's the way you could set it in New York or San Francisco or something with that, and then make it based in there instead. That
yeah,
kind of work.
And I guess it sort of worked. Or I'm assuming it worked for Assassin's Creed 3 because you were in forests and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they had all all the trees.
Yeah.
But if you're out in the prairie, it doesn't seem as doable.
How about if it's...
And then again with the guns. And
listen to this, Ubisoft, because this is going to be good.
Okay.
So now you have the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And you have all the different harbors, and you
Right.
have the ships.
Yeah.
So instead you move that up to the US, and you have, instead of all the cities and the harbors, you have all the different cities in the US.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. And then you just have like, maybe instead of boats it would be trains, that you have to like evolve the whole train thing. And then it would be based in the cities just like it is here. And then between you would just ride a horse or a train or something. So you would have the horse in the beginning, but that would be slow, and then you could build the train and move around different cities. And so you would only have the cities where the buildings would be just like Havana.
I guess, yeah, probably, maybe, yeah. I'm not.
No, you're not throwing money at me yet.
No.
I think that could work.
Now we got the blunderbuss. The blunderbuss is a bad mother effer.
I do like the idea of London that someone is saying in the chat as well. I think London, Jack the Ripper, would be awesome.
Check the spread out on this bad guy.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be awesome if they tied in like Jack the Ripper to like, is he an assassin or would you get killed by an assassin or something?
Oh yeah.
Or tie in Sherlock Holmes or something.
Or is he a Templar?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Okay, so we got to free more guys.
So Dory is saying, but how would you fire cannons at another train, Nick? See, this is where it would get really good. Could you imagine trains fighting with cannons? That would be awesome.
I can see a few problems with that idea.
What? How is there? I can only see mad genius.
Yeah. Well. First of all, like how would shoot trains meet and shoot? Because there's just one track
behind each other, or there would be some times where they would like, you know, you need to pull the thing and you drive up against them, but there would be a train coming ahead. There would be the danger of that.
Sure. So you'd just be sitting and waiting, and then trying to shoot the other train as it drives past.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
Sure.
Just think of the trains and the cannons, Rasmus.
I think Gears of War already did that.
Gears of War?
Yeah, Gears of War 1 had a train in the end.
But not a train. Multiple trains. I don't know. I think it could be fun. I just think if you instead of, when I think Rockstar games and Assassin's Creed, that's really how they differ, both GTA and Red Dead Redemption, where Rockstar games and Red Dead Redemption in particular is more about the space between the cities, where Assassin's Creed is more what happens in the cities, which is why the whole parkour thing is important. So you could do a Western, they could both have a Western game that would be so different in that way, and it could work. And whether it be trains or not, that would really matter. But I could just see the whole story thing could be about how you had to move from the East Coast to the West Coast and build the train tracks there, and there could be something with that. And there could be missions where you would ride next to a train, and they could have cannons.
Oh. Slave auction.
I do like the animations in this.
Yep.
Although I feel like the enemies are working, like waiting a little bit too much on you sometimes.
Sure. I think that's just like that's one of the gaming conceits you just do in games like this. Like
I would just maybe it's true, but I would like to have it that they attack you more, so you had to be more thoughtful about it. You know.
Sure.
And that would be a way of forcing you into to stealth that would be okay with me, instead of now where it's like, oh, you have to not be spotted, you have to eavesdrop to this conversation. I think that's boring.
Come on.
Oh.
That's how we do that.
Is that going to be your nickname from now on, Rasmus?
That's how we do that. A blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss. I think that's awesome. Oh.
That guy's a problem.
He looks like a Bond villain or something. Oh, to the face. Would you want a sci-fi Assassin's Creed?
How would that work?
I don't know. I guess like Assassin's Creed works now. Like,
but then instead of your Assassin's blades, you have like Assassin's laser blades, like Mass Effect or something.
Lightsabers. Just imagine that instead of Assassin's Creed,
I'm with you on that one.
It's called Star Wars, and there's speeder bikes and lightsabers. And when you have to go from Havana to Nassau, you would take the Millennium Falcon.
Okay, I'm sold. I'll play that game.
Can you name your ship?
No. It has a name. It's called, like in the base game, it's Jackdaw. I can't actually remember if you name your ship here.
Jackdaw?
Yeah, the Jackdaw. It's a bird.
But that's like a boy name, isn't it?
I guess.
I thought ships were supposed to be chicks.
Yeah. No, he names it the Jackdaw. And then, what's his name? Blackbeard, I think it is. Or if not him, one of the others, they mock him for, what? You named your ship after a Ponzi bird?
Now I really want Assassin's Creed with lightsabers. I'm really sad we lost that 13-13 game.
Yeah.
Like, even if it wasn't lightsabers, a bounty hunter open world game.
Oh yeah. And rumor had it you would be Boba Fett.
Yeah, that got confirmed. That was about Boba Fett.
Mm.
That would be amazing.
Oh, yay, auction.
Yay, auction.
Oh, come on. There we go. What?
You need to counter the dude.
I countered. I totally hit the button, man. One thing I think is slightly weird about the combat in this game is that when you're hitting a dude, you gotta sort of hit him a set amount of times before he dies, right?
Yeah.
But if you start hitting someone else and then you come back to him, you gotta
hit him the same amount. It's like resets.
Yeah.
Okay. Except if you use the blunderbuss, then you don't have that problem.
Blunderbuss doesn't give a shit.
Oh, you're getting spotted. You're getting spotted.
I am.
Dude, you're not on your game with that shit.
No. I was looking at what's the button to pick this guy up thing in the corner. What I was doing. Pick up.
Do you think there's any game that wouldn't work as a Star Wars game? So now I was just thinking, we talked about Pod Racer when we played Forza.
Sure.
Like first-person shooter Call of Duty. Like we had Dark Forces. That was really cool.
Exactly.
And then I'm just starting thinking, is there a game that I wouldn't want like a Star Wars skin on? SimCity, Star Wars.
Oh, that would work. I'd play that. But I'm thinking like Star Wars, The Sims, maybe.
But isn't that more about that you wouldn't want to play The Sims?
Probably, yeah.
Tell me a game that you think is cool that you wouldn't want a Star Wars skin on.
Can't do it.
No. Even like, there's even games where I'm like, I don't even know if I want to play that sort of game that much. But if they put a Star Wars skin on it, I'm like, I'll play that game. Like Skylanders, I'm like, that's kind of cool. But if it was little like Star Wars figures, can you imagine if it was like Bounty Hunters or something instead?
I mean, you just know that's coming in the next Disney Infinity.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. But I wouldn't want all the I like Disney, but like just a pure Star Wars one.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Mirror's Edge.
Oh, that'd work.
Be like you're just a Jedi, that's why you have like crazy reflexes that could run on walls and shit.
Oh yeah. Well, like you're one of the guys trying to get the Star
Jedi
plans, like off Coruscant or whatever.
Yeah.
You'll be a Bothan.
A Bothan spy.
But you won't be one of the many Bothans who died to bring us this information. I totally play that. I'm not sure how a Bothan looks, so actually,
no,
I'd like to see that.
Well,
I think they have fur.
Yeah, I think they do as well. I'm actually getting down now, but I actually read some. I've been way into the EU stuff, but
yeah, but I remember. I think in the
I'm gonna Google Bothan now.
The Thrawn trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that has a couple of Bothans in it.
Yeah.
If I remember right, they're furry.
Oh, I think there's one on the cover on one of those books, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do have fur.
All right, then.
It's kind of like a wolf sort of thing.
Did you hear they're going to attempt to like just make one Star Wars canon now? What? Like figure out like
is they gonna make it all work?
Yeah.
I thought they're gonna make a Star Wars film every year. I was like, yeah, I heard that. That's kind of awesome, I think.
Yeah,
but make it all work together.
Yeah, they're gonna try and figure it out. Like,
they're gonna retcon the whole thing.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of retconning, I imagine, but Oh, come on,
Oh, wait, we're getting suggestions in the chat now. I need to go through this. Mafia 3 in Sci-Fi World, yeah. Star Wars dancing game was bad. But was it worse than the normal dancing? I mean, maybe you didn't like the songs, but I think it worked.
Yeah, no, it's like I didn't play it, but my impression from... someone told me that it was basically Dance Central.
Yeah, I played at an event. I thought it was fine.
Just with Han Solo.
Yeah, and then there was a couple of stupid songs, but that's more like, okay, if you put stupid songs, of course.
Obviously, it was sacrilegious in every sense of the word.
But it worked, and I would play it. Okay, Uncharted and Star Wars?
Was that 13?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, pretty much. Or like, it would be close to what Assassin's Creed is, I think. Mm-hmm. FIFA Star Wars.
Yeah, no.
But if it was just a sport that was in the Star Wars universe.
I don't think there is any sport in the Star Wars universe.
There is. If you remember, this I'm totally putting having the nerd alert here. If you remember of course now I'm doubting. It's in episode 2. Anakin and Obi-Wan is hunting the bounty hunter on Coruscant, and they walk into a bar where Obi-Wan does the whole "you don't want to sell me death sticks" thing. They walk past. It's a sports bar. In the background, one of the scenes you see pod racing, and you see something that looks like American football with robots, and then you see one more sport.
Okay then.
I don't know if exactly FIFA Star Wars skin would work, but
I think whenever a sci-fi franchise or whatever tries to come up with a sport, it always seems lame.
But pod racing was awesome.
Like, have you seen Battlestar Galactica?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a sport in Battlestar Galactica that just looks like that's not a game. Can't play that.
What about in Harry Potter, the Quidditch thing? That seemed cool.
That seemed lame.
You think so?
Yeah. I think everything in Harry Potter is lame.
but I think that actually worked in the universe.
Probably my disregard for Quidditch probably has to do with the fact that my first real introduction to Harry Potter was the Chamber of Secrets video game.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Which sucked. And there's a Quidditch sequence in that, and all you're basically doing is chasing around that little thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then that just completely neglects the rest of the game. So you just have some dudes flying around doing nothing, and then you chasing that thing.
The snitch, right?
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Star Wars Rocksmith. I don't know about the whole music thing, but I mean, if it was just playing the numbers from Star Wars, I don't know if it was fun playing like themes, but that could be cool.
Can you triple assassinate? I'm going to try.
No.
No, you could not.
Oh, I thought he didn't see it at all. He was just like, Super Mario Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's more like if you put Mario in a Star Wars thing. I think that's more the problem.
Yeah.
Like a Star Wars platform game.
That could totally work.
Yeah.
And it has, I think, like most of the Star Wars games on Super Nintendo and Mega Drive were like side-scrolling.
Yeah, someone mentions Prey 2 as futuristic bounty hunter game, Star Wars. That would be cool. Highcare says there's a full Quidditch game.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe we should stream that one day. Next time you're back, Rasmus. Maybe we should stream Chamber of Secrets game with you. What were you playing?
I had it on GameCube. I don't have it anymore.
We could do a Harry Potter day. Do you want to play the Harry Potter games with me?
Oh God! You platinum those, didn't you?
Yeah, just one of them. I didn't get the second one.
And that game was.
I think it wasn't good, but it wasn't as bad as people are saying.
That game was terrible, dude.
It was like mediocre, I think.
Okay, so
Dead Island Sci-Fi. Yeah, I think that's just another. Or how would you? What would the zombies be in Star Wars?
I think there's probably
zombies somewhere.
There's absolutely an extended universe book somewhere with zombies.
But I would just think in the more like normal
zombies.
Universe. What is there anything there that could be like instead of the zombies?
Okay.
This is some of the stuff as well that I think is okay in Assassin's Creed, but I like that they made it more like realistic. That it's not just always 4 chicks that are walking around you, and no one is thinking, "Oh, that's weird." Like, oh, we can't see him. Where did it's like Superman all over again? He puts on glasses. Who is it? And you always walk the exact same way. It's not like they're like, "Oh, let's just stand here and pretend it's like."
Machine kegs, powdered kegs. Oh, way the fuck over there. Okay.
You don't have unlimited whores, do you? Or what do they call in the game?
Dancers, I think is the word.
No, not dancers.
That's what Kenway refers to them as dancers.
They're called something else, I'm sure.
Really? I'm pretty sure they're dancers.
Okay, anyway. Is there unlimited dancers in the game? Can you just like spam them? Because there's always like...
No, I think you can use them once.
Yeah, but I mean, can you go pick up 4 more of them?
Oh, well, not where I picked up these, but...
Okay. So just go like, listen, I have enough money. Let me just get 200 dancers and just send them out. Make people happy.
Yeah. Pick up keg, come on.
I was going to say, if that works, that's terrible. Just running with the barrel. You know what I would love?
What would you love?
I would love, like, Assassin's Creed Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah?
Yeah. That would be awesome. Has there actually been like an official movie Hobbit game? I'm a little bit. I mean, there's the Lego game coming out, but I'm a little bit like, and those are not usually good, like the film games. But it's just.
I don't think there's been like the Hobbit the game.
No. The Hobbit the game.
Yeah.
The Hobbit the movie the game.
The Hobbit the movie the game.
The Hobbit the movie part 1 the game.
The Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug the movie the game.
Yeah, and then I just love the Danish translation of that. Have you seen the Danish?
Smaugs Ødemark.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Eller Dragen Smaugs Ødemark is the name.
The Dragon Smaugs Desolation.
The Wastelands of the Dragon Smaug is the Danish title. More or less.
But it sounds worse than that.
Yeah.
It's like this, like it's like Yoda made the title or something.
The thing I don't get is why they had to include the dragon part.
Yeah, it's just called the Desolation of Smaug. What, like somehow like English people know like that it's a dragon, but if you're from Denmark, you don't know.
Yeah, I don't. You know, like, didn't we see the first movie?
We did.
Get over here so I can shoot you.
It even does the C.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
Yay!
This is a short fuse. It sucks to be that dude now. God, now I really want like a proper Star Wars game. What did they announced? Like Battlefront?
Yeah.
And
I think that's the only one so far.
Is that it?
I think so. Okay. I'm not sure, but I think so. Come on. There we go. Oh,
have you played the Assassin's Creed multiplayer?
I have not, no.
Okay. Is that something you would feel like playing? Or should we just continue with the DLC?
I'm pretty sure if we tried the multiplayer, we'd get our asses supremely kicked. Okay. So I suggest not.
Okay. Maybe also we should do it like they would start out with or something, so we can make sure we find a game. And
yeah.
Not spend time on that. Another thing that I thought that I should blog about it and stuff, because we've done all the Game of the Year stuff, but there's, I think, a couple of games that I've kind of missed that I still want to play a little bit before I make my final personal list. So that was partly why we played Gone Home last week, which, by the way, you need to play as well, because that was freaking amazing.
All right.
So I played a little bit of Brothers over the weekend. Have you played that?
Nope. Should.
Okay. A little bit
it's on my games I should play.
Yeah, I think you should. I got the ending spoiled, which I think is partly why I didn't really enjoy it very much. So I kind of stopped on that, and then I jumped into GTA finally after playing it on stream, like finally playing it at home. It's weird how different it feels to play a game just like when you're just playing
on your own,
compared to sitting here.
Oh yeah,
where you can actually hear the sound and see what's going on and don't have to worry about other things.
And not suck.
Yeah.
Is another big
and I feel like actually you tend to play worse because you're worried about how you play and how to make it look. So when you play, just for fun, you do better as well.
We're on the ocean!
Yay.
So I can show you this now. This is the ocean, because it's not the same ocean as in the full game.
Okay.
It's a smaller area. Like all these islands are there. There's no city here in AC4.
I feel like we're getting a little bit into. Is it the same ocean? Or isn't it the same ocean?
Oceanception?
Something like that. All right, so this would be the same map that you saw in AC4, but you can't sail all over.
Yeah, like what this is where the map ends here. It goes on in
okay,
AC4.
so it's a smaller part of the bigger map in AC4.
I can't remember what these islands are, but like this.
You don't want to spoil it, is what you're saying, right?
Sure. Let's say that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
As much sail as you can.
Oh.
Branko suggests Star Wars: The Stanley Parable or Star Wars Gone Home.
Yeah, that probably might not work.
I don't know about Stanley Parable, but Star Wars Gone Home, I'd play that.
I will.
I'd play Stanley Parable, Star Wars as well. Minimum level 36, that sounds like crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
What are you?
I don't think our ship has a level, actually.
That's not good, is it?
Reef the tops.
Yeah, they're like level 50 and you're no level.
You don't have a level.
It was my first true home. Buccaneers offered me my first.
But you've gotten far with the slaves now. But I guess taking like a whole plantation.
Oh yeah.
Bumps you up
there's a ship over here somewhere.
I would. Is it like floating now, that ship? Or is it?
The assassins offered me.
I feel like just shooting everything now.
Yeah, but there's like quite a lot of ships right here. So
I think I need to just go play Assassin's Creed and get to the proper ship part. I just think it's fun doing that battle.
Yeah, the ship combat is awesome.
It could well be. I have not returned to find out.
So they're red on the map, but they don't engage you?
Yeah, because we're like in the open seas, or they're not restricted seas. If we were in restricted areas, they would engage.
Okay.
But out here, they don't engage until...
So you never get engaged in out here?
No, not unless you shoot first, probably.
Have a little island there on the left?
A little island there?
Ease off the wind!
Can you do something on that?
Yeah, I can probably do a little thing with it.
There's this like mark on it.
Yeah. Like, well, you say island, it's just that little beach.
Well, there's like rocks and stuff as well.
Yeah, but you can't climb those.
Well, what is the symbol there?
That means that means it's an island. That there's stuff to explore. That's what that means.
Oh, but so there is stuff to do on there.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Farming Simulator 2013 with Star Wars.
No,
I would do that.
Well,
you're on Tatooine. You're a moisture farmer. You have to buy like new R2 units.
Yeah.
Got to get a translator in that speaks Bocce.
Right. Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
You have your damn nephew who keeps talking about stupid shit like going to the academy.
And then they could do they could do like a tie-in game. So instead of Euro Truck Simulator, it's like Java, big
Sandcrawlers. That would be amazing. Sandcrawler Simulator.
Oh yeah,
2014. And you have to drive around the Jutland Waste and talk to the stupid moisture farmers. Keeps complaining about the droids you're selling.
Yeah. Can I buy any upgrades at this point? Probably not.
Stupid farmer keeps asking about a translator for Bocce. It's like, no one speaks Bocce anymore.
Hey, we can upgrade heavy. Ooh, nice.
How much do you use the different weapons?
A lot, actually.
So you really switch around and use everything?
Yeah,
or do you think it's better to upgrade, like, when I go in and play AC4 now?
Yeah.
I'm playing a little bit. I haven't really gotten to upgrade stuff. Should I upgrade, like, say, I want like this weapon and upgrade it fully, or should I have like different weapons?
The thing about the ship weapons is that they're all really situational. So, you know, mortars are awesome, and you want to use mortars all the time. But sometimes because they do a ton of damage from really long range.
Okay.
But once in a while you're too close, or you're often too close to use mortars, and you have a limited set of ammo for mortars, where you have as many round shots as you want.
Does it refill after each battle?
You have to buy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then heavy shot is also really situated. That's like more powerful.
Is
when
the,
you're really
is the
close.
mortar ammo expensive?
No.
Okay.
None of the ammo is expensive, luckily.
When I played, I noticed that you could swap to like the cannons in front, but I just didn't want to do that. I just want like the side because that did more damage.
The front cannons are more for slowing ships down.
If they're trying to get away.
Heavy. No, I'll do this.
Need for Speed Star Wars?
Isn't that pod racing?
I guess so. It could also be like more of an open world.
Need for Speeder?
Yeah. I mean, there would be like pod racers, speeder bikes, speeders, you know, land speeder. On Tatooine, you'd had the Stormtroopers after you. With cops versus racers.
Stormtrooper wanted rating.
Yeah.
We have something new for you to look at.
Christ.
I could totally see that with GTA, where like you get the star level, and then 1 star, then it's like just the local dudes, and then 2 stars is Stormtroopers after you. When you get to 5, it's like Vader is coming to your planet.
Get the men free! Crowd it all on!
So what kind of weapons do you have? You have the front cannons. Is that separate from the cannons on the side?
Yes.
Okay. So front cannons, side cannons. You have mortars.
Yeah, and then these barrels that you draw in the water, and they sort of act like mines.
Do you use that a lot?
Not really. I use it sometimes.
I noticed you used it today, actually.
Yeah, but we were being chased, so it made sense.
Also, I don't think that's for me. I'm not going to be chased. I'm going to see someone, I'm going to take them out.
Sure.
Bam. But I guess mortars are good, because it also said there was one of the side goals about doing it as stealth, like you could take them out before they actually kind of see you. I guess we should have done this more, but for people just joining now, we've been playing Assassin's Creed 4 on PS4. We've been playing the DLC, Freedom Cry. And we're just playing through it right now. 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 We're just playing through it right now.
Speaking of Euro Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
We're
so we are doing that for
but not for the full hour.
Okay.
Because
so 1 hour tomorrow of that.
Probably something like that.
Yeah.
And then Haldor got a beta key for Strike Vector.
Okay.
So we're going to play some of that as well.
And what is that?
Strike Vector is a game. Imagine if you take an oil rig, right?
Okay.
Except you have like 20, 30 of them.
Okay.
And then you put them up into the air, where they're like floating around. And then you get in a fighter jet and fly around and through them and inside them shooting down other fighter jets. That's strike vector.
I think I need to watch the stream tomorrow to fully understand that.
It's like just go on Gamereactor and watch the.
Is that front cannons or mortars?
Those were mortars.
Okay.
Watch the trailers for it because it looks.
No, go here tomorrow at 4 and watch the stream.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. But yeah, so Euro Truck Simulator and that game tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we haven't fully locked in what we're going to do the rest of the week. But we're planning on doing a PS4 freemium stream with Lee, where I think we're gonna play the games that you get for free on PS4 right now. All the freemium shooters, I think, is what Lee wanted to play. And hopefully this week as well, we're going to play Max: The Curse of Brotherhood, and we might have some special things going on with that, but we haven't fully locked that in yet. And then this Friday, we're going to have another round of the news show that we did Friday. Sadly, without me, I was really looking forward to doing that. So that will be again on Friday. It should be every Friday from now on, but an hour this time, and then we're going to do an hour of GR Friday nights, which has now been announced on the Facebook page and everywhere. So that'll be the first time. I think on this Friday it's going to be more of an introduction. And then we'll take it slow, and then we'll get into Friday nights full on up until the COD Championships in end of March in Los Angeles, just like last year. We'll have some cool prizes and things going on. And we'll try to get some info on the COD Championships, because maybe people out there wanna see if they can compete. Because actually now, like it's fair game for everyone to compete.
Pretty much anyone can sign up.
Yeah, and the qualification is online.
Yep.
So you don't need to attend like a LAN event at first, at least.
And there's, I think for the Nordic region, there's 1,024 slots.
For the initial stuff.
Yeah.
And as I understood it, we have one locked spot for LA. So there will be a Nordic team playing in LA.
Oh, cool.
So that's kind
Where's
of
my machete?
But there will be
Where's
like a European Championship as well before, as far as I understood it, in London. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, because I see for like normal people it makes it easier, more interesting, that it's doable to qualify just by playing online, and you don't have to fly to London to like have a chance to compete at first. But a lot of the pro players are complaining about how that works, because first of all, it's online, where there's the connection thing, there's potential hackers, there's all these things going on, and then they've chosen to do
qualifications on Xbox 360. And
they're okay with that,
One.
but it's more that they're doing single elimination, where generally you do double elimination.
Oh yeah, right.
And you do best of 3 instead of best of 5 or 7. So like, there's a big chance, or a bigger chance, of one of the best teams in the world not making it to the championship. But I guess we'll see how that works out. Have you ever played any Assassin's Creed multiplayer?
No.
I'm kind of wondering, because I played some of the earlier versions, but I'm kind of interested to see how that has evolved as well, actually. Because I thought it was cool, but I don't know if it's like a viable thing. Like, is it really something we want, like a new version of every year?
Yeah, I don't think they've made like really any changes to the formula.
But it's just like, if I don't play it enough that I want to start over with my character every year, you know?
Have you played it at all?
I haven't played it in 4, but I played it in
okay, cool.
in the older ones.
Right.
And it's just like, now I know if I go in and play it on 4, I'm a level 1 dude, and I don't have any of the stuff, and the dudes who are playing it will be the players. It'll be like playing Batman, like in our competition, where the one dude who won is like level 50, and has all the guns and all that, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Which I guess is how people feel about playing Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
But we won't do that today. But I wouldn't actually mind trying that out another day. Some Assassin's Creed multiplayer. Actually, let us know, because in the chat and in the comments, what multiplayer games you would like to play, because it could be fun just to have every week, or maybe have a day every week where we play some multiplayer with the viewers. Are you playing any multiplayer games at the moment?
No, I'm not sure what I'm playing at the moment. I don't think I'm playing World of Warcraft at the moment. Is what I'm doing. I cleared Icecrown Citadel yesterday with a couple of friends.
And what
Icecrown Citadel was
what expansion are you playing?
Icecrown Citadel was the final raid in Wrath of the Lich King.
Okay.
Which none of us had ever played because we stopped raiding by then. So that was fun.
So you're going back playing that?
Yeah, we were like redoing a lot of old content because we're basically maxed level at this point and we have most of the gear that we want.
But is it like you're looking ahead to playing the next expansion? Is that why you're doing it, or?
Yeah, there's like I've done what there is to do pretty much in Pandaria at this point. So, just for completion's sake and seeing stuff that you never got around to seeing first time around, we're redoing a bunch of old, and because they're dead easy at this point. Okay. Assassinate.
We're getting Ghost on PS4 and GTA Online on PS3 being suggested. Call of Duty Friday nights, TR Friday nights, Call of Duty thing on Friday is actually on PS4. So we'll get that covered on Friday. I would actually be up for playing some GTA Online at some point.
Come on.
Have you played more GTA Online? GTA Online?
No, not really. No time, and then other things have preoccupied me. Shit. What? Okay, cool. Didn't you die? That was a close call.
You're playing a dangerous game.
Yep.
So this was one of the ships that would not have been good to sink.
Yes. Can't sink these.
Because you can't dive down and save the slaves afterwards.
Not really, no.
90 slaves liberated. Okay. And the Maroons were again what?
Those are like crew.
So that's like slaves that end up helping you instead?
Yeah. And that's a lot of wood and metal. That's awesome.
Resistance.
La Resistance.
So yeah, for any of this multiplayer stuff that we're playing on all the streams is Gamereactor Live, both on PSN and on Xbox Live, except when we play GR Friday nights. Then we're using yes. But there will be more info on that on Gamereactor's websites and on the GR Friday Nights Facebook page. I think the easiest thing is if you want to join us for the Call of Duty stuff, just like GR Friday Nights on Facebook, and you'll get all the info there instead of having to search through all the news on Gamereactor. We always have the next event as the banner and all the info there on the Facebook page. Did you go out into like a different view mode there on purpose, or?
Yeah, if when you're sailing at max speed, it goes to.
Okay, cool.
Because you're like in traveling mode where it sails faster and speeds up time a little bit.
What were you shooting there?
Barrels. Because there's something in here.
Oh, so that shows you that there's something. Oh, wait, try to go on your boat again?
Oh.
No, out on the map and have the marker on there? Oh, Adewale?
Yeah, that's his name.
Okay. I just quickly saw the A thing. I was like, it said something like Aveline. I was like, oh shit.
Oh.
So 10 minutes left, Rasmus, and I guess Branko has a very good question.
Yeah.
Fitting with this stream. So GR, would you recommend this DLC?
Oh, absolutely. If you already played through Assassin's Creed 4 and you like it.
But it's a thing where if like you recommend playing Assassin's Creed 4.
I definitely recommend
when
playing
you're
Assassin's
done with
Creed 4.
Assassin's Creed 4, get the DLC. You still say like play 4 before you get the DLC, or you think it's just get it because you'll get to it eventually, or
yeah, like well, I mean, you can pick it up at any point you want, but you know, Assassin's Creed 4, the main game is better than the DLC.
Okay.
But
if you want more Assassin's Creed, it'll be good.
Like once you finish Assassin's Creed 4, if you're like in the mood for more, definitely buy it.
And how do you feel about the whole? Then do you buy it separately? Would you recommend going for the season pass? What would you do? Of course, now you played it for review, so
yeah.
Do we know anything on the next ones?
No, we don't know
anything of the pricing.
Anything about anything at this point?
Because I'm thinking. I think I would if I would buy this. I think I'm just gonna buy the season pass.
Probably,
I don't know. I might actually already have done that. I don't even know. But this is something, it sounds like you should play when you finish the main story, at least.
Sure.
So you find out who this dude is.
Yeah.
And I guess I really want to check out that Aveline thing, which I guess that's the exclusive stuff on PlayStation?
That's the PlayStation exclusive stuff. I haven't played it either, and I want to, because I've been playing 4 on Xbox 360. I do have it for PS4, but I don't have a PS4 to play it on. So once I get one.
You're not going to go do the Xbox 360 to Xbox One upgrade?
No.
Because I bought it on PS3, did the cheap upgrade to PS4.
Yeah.
Did that with both Assassin's Creed and Battlefield, and Call of Duty as well, actually. I bought FIFA and thought there was that upgrade there as well, and there's not.
That sucks.
Yeah, but hey. Oh, I guess I should say another thing. I thought we'd send out the Resogun competition prize, but we haven't, but I'll send that out tomorrow.
What was the prize for that?
That was the Housemark sent us some wonderful artwork.
Oh, awesome.
So I was actually going to send it out today, but I couldn't find like a tube that could protect it.
Right.
And I think that's kind of important so you don't get like a destroyed piece of art. I'll try to check up on all the prices that everything has been sent out.
What did I just... Okay.
Oh. Seem to be doing pretty good damage with the side cannons as well.
Yeah. We'll just sink this guy. Screw it.
Wanted level raised. So what does that mean?
If you shoot enough ships, pirate hunters will come after you.
Oh.
We already killed one of them. They're wusses.
So it's not really a problem?
No, not at all.
Can you lower your level again?
Yes.
Oh.
In the DLC pack, it just happens automatically once you get to shore. In the full game, you can either bribe a guy at every harbor, or at any harbor, I should say, or you can, once you've defeated the ship, you can use that to lower your wanted level. I'm not sure how that works.
Okay.
But the animation is they let people go.
Okay. But bribe is the safe thing to do.
Yeah, also
that always works in any game.
Yeah, and it costs nothing.
Okay.
Pretty much, almost nothing. So there. Do you usually run around in the loading screen?
Yes.
Or do you just stand there?
I usually run. I don't know why.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine over a couple of weeks ago because she hadn't played 4 yet, and she loves Assassin's Creed, so she wanted to try it. She didn't run on any of the loading screens, and that why are you standing still? What are you doing?
I always end up doing run and then change directions and do as much crazy stuff as I can.
The power of haystacks. So yeah.
Yeah, we're coming to an end. Anything you want to show us before we wrap up?
No, I think we've seen pretty much
what we want to show.
Yeah, most of it,
without
the meat and
showing
potatoes.
The whole game.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess then it's just join us again tomorrow. Dory and Rasmus will be here for Euro Truck Simulator, and what was the other game?
Strike Vector.
Strike Vector as well.
Which looks so amazingly awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. It looks ridiculously awesome.
And that's the beta we're getting into?
Yep. I think the game's coming out at the end of the month.
Okay.
It's on Steam.
How am I not surprised with Dory wanting to play it? But yeah.
It looks so badass.
Check out Gamereactor on all everywhere.
Everywhere.
Print magazine, iPad, Mac. We have the iPhone app and Android app. We have, what else do we have? Samsung Smart TV app.
LG Smart TV, I think?
I don't know.
Or is that not out yet?
I don't know.
I don't know.
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, everything.
All the places.
All the places. Yeah, and join us again tomorrow. Remember, it is every weekday from 4 till 6. We've got some cool stuff lined up for you in the coming weeks, starting with tomorrow. We're trying to mix this up here, so we're playing a big AAA game today, and then we're trying some smaller stuff tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens the other days. Yeah, Call of Duty, GR Friday nights on Friday, and we're still trying to go through all these launch games for the next-gen consoles that are out and taking a look at them again. I definitely want to take a look at Battlefield again, see how that is compared to the online problems it had before. So yeah, thanks for joining, and see you guys. Go Pats!